with this first half of season 2 of Power Book 2, damn. So obviously, spoilers just like always, damn. It's crazy how they end things in this episode. So I guess I'll start with Zeke, not going to jail. Like his charges get all cleared because they get like a new lead, which kind of focuses on Tariq basically. Well, they have a certain somebody, but I guess Tariq's like on the list of people because they're kind of getting a lot closer to who it actually could be. And when they find the memo of the professor, they get the one who was closest to him, the other teacher, to read it, and she kind of understands who the professor was talking about in the memo, and figures it out to actually be Tariq when she kind of talks to him like at class about karma and how it eventually catches up to you. That revealing that she knew it was Tariq. Like at that moment, I was like, damn, she actually knows. She's actually that good. I mean, she did say she used to be a detective, so damn, looks like she still got them skills, and she figured out it was Tariq who the professor was talking about because in his memo he was kind of referencing stuff that are actually happening in real time when he was writing it. So yeah, the pieces were hidden in that, and just the cops couldn't really figure it out until is it Paula? I still don't know if because I just get mixed up with names and stuff, especially characters I don't really like that much. But they are kind of doing some okay things with her character now, because she used to be the one who I'm just like, I don't really care about her story, especially when it was just her and Zeke. No, and even doing things with is it Lauren? Basically, that everybody hates Chris Girl. Like, yeah, her being basically the one to listen on what Tariq's saying with people and Braden and all of that, with trying to basically bust him, and she has to like wear a wire and stuff like the watch because this could affect her future. But it's kind of messed up how they kind of force her into it, especially the teacher. Yeah, because I guess out of everyone, she'd trust her because she didn't really want to do it from what the cops were saying. It's just because the teacher was kind of forcing her to do it. So yeah, I mean, basically saying the things that will happen if she doesn't do it. So that's why she just did it, and it's just got to the point where the stuff with Tariq's sisters happening at the same time with the custody, and then like Mary J. Blige, like the situation with her, yeah, you know, with the Ramirez situation and the professor and Tariq can kind of being related to that, and Mary J. Blige supposedly is supposed to punish him, but she kind of gives him like another chance. So, but in a way, she's kind of manipulating both of them, trying because she basically tells Tariq to find out stuff about Kane, like who's his connect, which Mary J. Blige's character Monet, she doesn't even know that Kane's supplier is the same person as the person that she's you know her old boyfriend basically, who's Zeke's dad, which we found out in the last episode, which I'm still surprised about that. Yeah. And then I guess Kane was supposed to find out about Tariq, like his weaknesses, and I guess he finds out about his sister and stuff from Diane, because Tariq asked help from Diane about the situation with his sister and that he needs like a place to stay, and did he need like money or something for it? But yeah. And then Diane goes to Kane, and then Diane tries to blackmail Kane because Diane knows that he was the one who kind of put him in that situation where they needed a new supplier and stuff, and because he was the one who kind of did that to his family. Yeah. So she knew about that, and she was gonna reveal that to Monique, and that would just make him look bad again. So yeah, he just goes with it and helps out basically. But then on when Braden's making a deal with well, basically he was supposed to do it with Tariq, but Tariq's never there when he actually wants to see him, and he actually runs into Tariq's girlfriend Lauren. Yeah, and just some awkward conversation because he's trying to find out things about Tariq, like because I guess he finds out that's his girlfriend, and then the sister, all that. And then like I guess Tariq's secretly watching Kane when he's doing the deal with Braden because I guess that was the part of the plan. And then, Tariq follows him to where he's, getting his supplies from. But then he gets ambushed by that guy who got knocked out by, Kane's boss. And he was then going to kill Tariq as well, because Kane basically says he doesn't even know who he is. And damn, that Asian guy, the cook, man. I knew there was a lot more to him because, damn, the way how he was just watching when, someone was getting killed. Or should I say when, the fingers were getting broken off from one of Kane's people, like who's one of the GTGs, right? Yeah. We haven't seen him again afterwards. Yeah. I wonder what happened with his character afterwards anyway. Because he didn't die, right? So, yeah. Because his fingers just got broken on his left or right arm, so yeah. And then we see this guy just get by the cook, man. Yeah, because it could have been a civilian, so I guess he got blamed for that. So they just killed the guy who they, I guess, trusted, which is just messed up. Because we do see him getting knocked out earlier on in the season. Because he got initiated and then he just got knocked out for doing something wrong. And then in this episode, he just gets with under the ice and everything. Like, Jesus Christ. Yeah. Just because Kane didn't really say that he didn't know that person, so they just thought it was civilian. And if it's actually a civilian, then they could get in trouble. So they couldn't really, I guess, have someone around who's gonna get him in trouble. So they killed him. Yeah. Yeah, and then it gets to the point where Mary J. Blige confronts Tariq to show that she's in control, and she's gonna make Tariq miss his, custody hearing for his sister because he's not really, listening to Monet and breaking the rules. But then he kind of reveals all the secrets that her family are keeping with, what Diane's been doing with the money, Drew still being with the guy who basically spilled their names, and then Kane, like, who he's working with and stuff, just... It shows that she's not in control, so when she's trying to control Tariq, like, she loses once again and just lets him go, and then, it's just funny how things go with, like, Tariq's custody, yeah. Like, his face is beaten up from what happened to him, and then he still wins custody from, looking like he's a polite boy and, showing that he also wants to help his grandmother even though she's not really fit to look after the sister. Just all the things that he says makes him get a chance. And then straight afterwards, he just gets arrested because of what Kane did, planting that evidence of Ramirez's badge. Yeah. And now he's finally in jail. And then his dad actually left him something like an envelope, like just in case he ever got arrested. And it's like, this is probably at the time, like seasons, should I say 5 or 6, but I think 6, where he just lost hope in Tariq, and maybe that's when he wrote this. Yeah, when things were getting really bad with his family and stuff, saying that he knew Tariq would end up in here. Yeah. That I was like, damn, what a father. Damn, James, man. You was a great father. And yeah, that's how it ends up for him. And then Money, she gets with the guy who's been trying to get like the whole season, I guess. And then we get a big surprise when she gets home with Lorenzo actually getting out of jail with the family. Like, Money's also in a messed up situation by the end. Damn. So yeah, I can't wait to see where that goes. Because Sax somehow got him out of jail. How did Sax pull that off? Like, man, crazy. But yeah, just seeing Lorenzo and her old boyfriend colliding, like, I can't wait to see that. Like, how's that gonna go? Because, she's probably gonna try hide it, but it's eventually gonna... They're eventually gonna butt heads, and it's gonna be very complicated. I can't wait to see how that goes, yeah. Because that's how they end it, I guess. But yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed the review. I'll see you in the next one. Peace, guys.